Welcome to Sukima English News. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mark.
Today we'll explore why employee-focused companies sometimes struggle, look at new standards for dangerous driving, and celebrate a local subway's 25th anniversary. Our story today examines why companies prioritizing employees might struggle to grow, focusing on the Japanese business landscape.
Sarah, why would valuing employees hinder growth?
The article contrasts viewing employees as a cost versus an investment, highlighted by recent wage hike discussions, or shunto.
Shunto is a big topic in Japan each spring, so it's about how companies perceive their workforce.
Exactly. Traditionally, with lifetime employment, companies focused on long-term employee development and retention.
That was the old model. But things have changed significantly, haven't they?
Yes, globalization, rapid tech innovation, and labor market shifts have altered the environment.
And Japan faces a serious labor shortage now, correct?
A chronic shortage and labor supply mismatches. To secure talent, companies need more than just wage increases.
So they must invest in better work environments and skill development.
Precisely. There's a growing focus on human capital management, viewing employees as capital to maximize value, not just resources.
That's a shift from cost to valuable assets, driving company value.
However, the article notes a paradox. Companies strongly prioritizing employees don't always see improved performance.
That's the core issue. Why might that be?
It suggests investments might be ineffective or misdirected.
Let's look at the data on wage increases and real wages.
Recent shunto saw historically high wage hike rates, 5.33% for 2024 and 5.52% for 2025.
Those are significant increases.
Yes, but these hikes haven't always translated into higher real wages.
Due to inflation?
Exactly. Despite nominal wage growth, real wages have declined due to continuous price hikes.
So employees earn more on paper, but their purchasing power decreases.
That's the situation. If wage hikes remain high in 2026, real wages might recover.
That's crucial for many households. What about labor productivity?
Japan's labor productivity is low internationally. In 2023, hourly labor productivity ranked 30th out of 38 OECD countries.
That's surprisingly low given Japan's technological reputation.
While nominal productivity rises, real productivity growth is limited when accounting for inflation.
And how does investment in employee training compare?
Investment in human resource development is also low compared to other countries.
How low?
The percentage of GDP spent on corporate capability development is described as dramatically low.
That contradicts investing in human capital.
It does. In 2019, average education and training expense per employee was only about 19,000 yen.
That's very little for a developed nation.
The government estimates a 1% increase in human capital investment could boost labor productivity by 0.6%.
So there's a clear link between investment and productivity. But companies aren't investing.
In Japan, especially in the non-manufacturing sector, investment in employee development has been declining long-term.
It sounds complex. Prioritizing employees is important, but without the right strategy, it might not lead to growth.
The article suggests simply increasing wages or offering benefits might not suffice if the core issue is how companies structure investments in people.
It's about ensuring investment enhances skills and boosts productivity, not just adding costs.
Right. The focus must be on strategic, effective human capital investment for sustainable growth.
This highlights the challenges Japanese companies face adapting to the modern global economy.
It certainly does. The gap between intentions and outcomes in employee management is significant.
It makes you wonder about the future of work and Japan's economy.
It's a critical question for Japan's long-term competitiveness and workforce well-being. Let's discuss a significant legal development in Japan concerning road safety, the establishment of numerical standards for dangerous driving.
Dangerous driving? That sounds concerning. What's the background?
The current law for causing death or injury through dangerous driving had vague criteria, making consistent application difficult.
So, hard to prove in court?
Exactly. The law, established after tragic accidents like the 1999 Tomei Expressway incident, covered drunk driving, excessive speed, lack of skill, obstructive driving, and running red lights.
Those are clearly dangerous.
But terms like excessive speed were too abstract. This ambiguity meant the law wasn't applied as often as intended, frustrating victims' families.
I understand that frustration. What are the new numerical standards?
For drunk driving, the standard will be an alcohol concentration of 0.5 milligrams per liter of exhaled breath. This is concrete, unlike the previous state where normal driving is difficult.
That's a clear threshold. And for speeding?
For speeds up to 60 kilometers per hour limits, exceeding by 50 kilometers per hour will be dangerous.
And on faster roads?
On limits over 60 kilometers per hour, exceeding by 60 kilometers per hour will trigger the dangerous driving classification. This precisely defines dangerously high speed.
This seems to address specific extreme cases.
It does. For instance, a 2020 Tokyo Bay Aqualine accident involved speeds between 200 and 268 kilometers per hour.
Incredibly fast.
The driver was initially arrested for negligent driving causing death, then indicted for dangerous driving causing death. These extreme cases highlight the need for clearer definitions.
Clear standards ensure consistent legal application. How has drunk driving been trending?
Sadly, after a downward trend post-2000, drunk driving accidents rose in 2023 by 8.3% to 2,346.
That's concerning. Fatalities?
Even more worrying, drunk driving fatalities rose 25% in 2024 to 140 deaths. The fatality rate is about 7.4 times higher than for non-drunk driving.
Those numbers are stark. The new 0.5 mg/L standard should help.
Right. The law also evolved. Obstruction driving, or road rage, was criminalized in 2020.
Driving? That's a big issue.
It is. The amendment aims to make dangerous driving law application clearer and more effective, especially for drunk and high-speed driving.
So this is about making roads safer, with predictable consequences for extreme behavior.
Precisely. Numerical benchmarks aim to reduce ambiguity, strengthen deterrence, and ensure justice for victims more reliably.
It feels like a necessary step to catch up with modern driving and stricter enforcement needs.
It's a significant move towards a more predictable and safer traffic environment in Japan. Now let's shift gears to a story celebrating an anniversary, but one with ongoing financial challenges. We're talking about the埼玉Rapid Railway, which just marked its 25th year. It opened in 2001, connecting Tokyo's Akabane Iwabuchi Station to Urawamisono Station in Saitama. It's a vital link, especially for people heading to the Saitama Stadium. But the railway has faced financial difficulties since its inception, even undergoing a restructuring process in 2014. After receiving support from Saitama Prefecture in cities like Kawaguchi and Saitama, it has turned a corner. By 2015, it achieved its first black ink after depreciation.
That's a significant turnaround. What's driving this improvement now?
The data for the fiscal year 2025 is quite positive. They're projecting over 123,000 passengers daily, a record high, even surpassing pre-pandemic levels. Revenue is also at a record high, exceeding 9.2 billion yen.
So passenger numbers are up, and so is income. That sounds like good news for their finances.
Indeed, their operating profit is up 10%, and ordinary profit is up over 10%, marking 10 consecutive years of profit. This shows a clear trend of business improvement after those tough early years.
It's impressive they've managed to achieve consistent profitability. What's next for them?
Well, the big plan is an extension of the line further into Saitama towards Iwatsuki. This extension is targeted for a 2041 opening and is estimated to cost around 144 billion yen.
That's a huge investment. Who's footing the bill for such a massive project?
The prefectural and city governments are taking on the primary financial responsibility. Saitama City will cover 65% of the local government's share, with Saitama Prefecture covering the remaining 35%.
So the municipalities are heavily relying on government funding and support for this expansion.
That's right, the project has a cost-benefit ratio of 1.2, suggesting it's economically viable and could qualify for national subsidies. The area along the current line, especially around Urawamisono Station, has seen population growth, which has helped boost passenger numbers.
And this extension to Iwatsuki aims to replicate that success, bringing more development and connectivity to the eastern part of Saitama.
Exactly. The hope is it will spur further urban development and improve access to central Tokyo for more residents. It could really revitalize the eastern Saitama region.
But given the railway's history of financial struggles, Is there concern about adding more debt with this extension?
That's a valid concern. While the outlook is improving, the sheer scale of the investment means careful financial management will be crucial. They also need to consider how this might affect fares for existing passengers.
It's a balancing act then, promoting growth while ensuring affordability and financial stability.
They are aiming to become a railway of choice for passengers. This anniversary is a good moment to reflect on their progress and look ahead to the challenges of expansion. Ultimately, this railway's success is tied to the development and prosperity of the Saitama region itself. Now let's look at some key vocabulary from today's stories. First, a phrase from our business story, human capital management. This means viewing employees as valuable assets to be invested in rather than just costs.
So, it's about maximizing their potential for the company's benefit.
Exactly. Next, from our legal news, we have numerical standards. This refers to specific, measurable values used to define something, like alcohol levels in driving.
That makes things much clearer than subjective descriptions.
Moving on, from the railway story, we have a vital link. This describes a connection that is extremely important for people or things to function.
Like this railway line connecting Tokyo and Saitama.
Right. Another useful phrase from the business context is wage hike. This simply means an increase in salary or wages.
A common topic during spring wage negotiations in Japan.
Yes, and from the legal story we can talk about vague criteria. This means rules or standards that are not clear or precise, making them hard to apply consistently.
That ambiguity can lead to unfairness.
Finally, our last one from the railway story is to turn a corner. This means to start to improve after a period of difficulty or struggle.
A positive sign for the Saitama Rapid Railway.
Now let's try some shadowing practice with our key vocabulary. Companies that focus on improving their human capital management often see better long-term results.
Let's try that one more time at normal speed.
Companies that focus on improving their human capital management often see better long-term results. Japan now uses numerical standards for dangerous driving, such as a 0.5 milligrams per liter alcohol limit.
Let's try that one more time at normal speed.
Japan now uses numerical standards for dangerous driving, such as a 0.5 milligrams per liter alcohol limit. The Saitama Rapid Railway serves as a vital link between Tokyo and Saitama, carrying over 123,000 passengers daily.
Let's try that one more time at normal speed.
The Saitama Rapid Railway serves as a vital link between Tokyo and Saitama, carrying over 123,000 passengers daily. Japan's 2025 Shento resulted in a wage hike of 5.52%, the highest rate in recent history.
Let's try that one more time at normal speed.
Japan's 2025 Shunto resulted in a wage hike of 5.52%, the highest rate in recent history. Critics argued that the old dangerous driving law relied on vague criteria, making it hard to prosecute offenders consistently.
Let's try that one more time at normal speed.
Critics argued that the old dangerous driving law relied on vague criteria, making it hard to prosecute offenders consistently. After years of financial difficulty, the Saitama Rapid Railway has turned a corner, recording 10 consecutive years of profit.
Let's try that one more time at normal speed.
After years of financial difficulty, the Saitama Rapid Railway has turned a corner, recording 10 consecutive years of profit. That's all for today's Sukima English news. We hope you enjoyed learning with us. Keep practicing your English every day. Subscribe for more news updates. See you next time.